Hi, Nicole. Thanks for watching. This is a quick look at how Google views and ranks your website in the search results. By knowing how the program works, we can use it to your advantage to increase the traffic to your site by getting it on the first page so that way you're the first click and the first call whenever anybody's searching. So I've got your website pulled up here, and it's very easy to navigate with all the menus up top. Seems like it's optimized for mobiles because it's got the call to click. As far as Google is concerned, when it's looking to rank your website, it's going to use two different factors. The first is the content. It's going to come in and count all the words and text on the page. Usually looking for a minimum of about 1,000 to 1,500 words on the page because it assumes that the more information you have, the more of an expert you are in your field. Now, while it's counting for words, it's also searching for keywords, anything that a customer might type into Google search, which is usually going to be a service that you offer and then the area you offer it in. Now, this is particularly where the number of words on the page comes into play because you're only allowed to have one keyword for every 100 to 150 words on the page. The second way Google is going to rank your web page is based on its authority, which is basically like a popularity contest. Now, there's two ways to build authority. One is to get citations, which is any time that your name, address, and phone number are listed in an online directory, such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, or Better Business Bureau. Now, these directories are usually free. It just takes some time to find them, register, and then input all your information. The second way you're going to build authority is through what's called a backlink, which is when another website links or refers back to yours. It acts as an endorsement by Google because it's building trust while others are vouching for you. Now, it's similar to a customer review where if you had 1,000 five-star reviews, a new customer would think pretty highly of your business. Google is doing the same thing, but it's using other websites. So to see how this determines where your website ranks in the search, if we go back, what you see first here is what's called the map pack. This is actually a pretty important area to try to get into because anywhere from 40 to 60% of the people searching will actually just click on one of these top 3 companies. Now, to be listed in here, it's free. You just need to fill out your Google business profile. It's inside the Maps app, so you can do it right from your smartphone. When you're doing so, you want to fill out all the fields, including the services you offer, the areas, even your hours of operation. Then you want to continuously add photos that are geotagged inside your service area, as well as posts and upload them to your profile. Collect as many customer reviews as you can, and then you want to get as many of those citations, the name, address, and phone numbers. You want them to be listed in more directories than anybody else in this list. Then underneath that, this is what we call the organic search results. This is where the higher the authority or the more trust Google has in your website, the higher up in the list you're going to rank. So to demonstrate this, I put your website into this tool that I use, and it shows me all the information that Google finds when it crawls your site for both the content and the authority. Now, to just define these terms, if, say, the local news was about to put out an article on their website and it said, top 10 flooring companies in Massachusetts, and in that article they had a link that the reader could click on and it would bring them to your website, that would be considered one referring domain or one referring website. So just to take a look at the competition, I took the top rated organic result here and put them into the same program so you can see what they have for authority and content on their site. Now, something to keep in mind is it's not just about the quantity of these links, it's also the quality. They need to be relevant to your industry. So for instance, if we had Pizza Hut linking back to your website, Google understands that you're in the flooring business, you're not making pizzas, so that domain would not add any kind of power or authority to your site. Then if we take a look at your content, these are all the keywords that are being searched in Google that are being found on your website. You can also see the volume, the number of times per month they're being searched, and then your position, what number listing you are in Google search as a result. So what we would do here is a lot of research to find all the highest volume keywords and make sure that those are being included on your site so that way you're coming up in the search. So for instance, soft flooring, that's being searched 250 times a month. Right now, you're in the 26th position, which is going to put you somewhere in either the 3rd or 4th page of Google. Unfortunately, nobody's finding you down there. But if you were on the first page, 250 people a month will be seeing your website. Let's be really conservative here and say only 10% of those actually clicked in and called you. So again, 25 potential new clients a month. And then let's be even more conservative and say only 20% of those actually purchased and became a customer. So now you have 5 new customers every month just off of one keyword. And then we would then repeat that process for all the other high volume keywords. So I don't know what the profit margin is per job. I'm sure it varies, but obviously all those new customers will help increase the bottom line at the end of the month. Now, I hope this information was helpful and it allows you to scale your online presence over some of the competition. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or you'd like any further details. Also, we could talk about your goals and I can do some research to find out what it would take for you to reach those. I always do love getting feedback as well to find out if information like this is useful for you, so please let me know what you thought. Thank you, and I look forward to speaking with you.